we're fighting to play better. I think, I think you have to go through this against the really good teams. It's like I've said a million times, it's a great experience for coaches, players, different animal. And, I think we're improving. We're just not there yet where we need to be.
I know the guys know this, but what's the trickle down effect when Sean, you know how passionate he is, his voice was a bit in such a way that his description?
Yeah, listen, I've never been around a guy that cares more about his players, his staff, our families, and it's manifested in his support of us. So it doesn't surprise me at all. I'm behind him 100%. I know ownership is, and I know the players are behind him 100% too.
Was there any consolation? Probably not, but just know that seeing that the NBA dream team was there, wrap around was a foul.
No, no consolation. I want to make it crystal clear that is not the reason we lost. The Nets lost because we weren't good enough. Quite honestly, we weren't good enough. We didn't make the plays. We didn't make the shots. We didn't execute. There were many things. I don't look at that. I think yesterday when I really reflected on that, on our loss, I didn't think about that play. I thought about all the things we could have done better in that fourth quarter. 6 for 19, 6 turnovers. Those are the things as a coach. I kind of moved on from that play. So yeah, there was a mistake made, but we made 15 of them. So I just hope I want to make that crystal clear that loss was on the Nets and not on the referees.
But if you look over a long period of time and all the 2-minute reports that have come out and shown that calls have been blown at the end of net games that actually did materially affect the result, what does that say that it keeps happening again and again to this team?
Can't control it, Greg. That's all I have to say about that. We can't control it. I think a technical one like the one I pointed out, I think that's important. I do know this is the hardest game in the world to referee. It's very difficult, but we don't control that. And I think our mindset right now, we got to get off that. We have to focus on this game 5, and that's what we control.
Appreciate Sean and the players also said something. Is that a topic of conversation at all when you guys adjust the players today?
No, the act was enough. Didn't have to say a word.
Did you guys talk to, I know it's tweeted something about it, you guys talked it over Joe?
No, that was Joe on his own. That was not some collaborated kind of group message. That was a message from Joe individually. I saw it this morning. I wasn't even aware of it. So I think that makes us feel all supported and proud to be a part of the organization.
The shot that Joe missed a little less than 6 minutes out of the ATO, is that as good a look as you're going to get out of a timeout?
I think yes. We love that shot. I think Joe had some good looks. I will say this, and I told Joe this today. I think his overall game is excellent. Like, Joe is not a shooter. He's not just a shooter. He's much more. So. These kind of highs and lows come with shooting, and generally you look at our last 2 games and can back up analytically, like we're getting shots, we're not shooting at the level we have even during the year. We're not shooting the ball well, so I think that'll come back. I think we're overdue, so hopefully it happens this next game.
It's got as a analytics minded coach, it's got to be tough to deal with small sample sizes possibly ending your season, like to know that that's all you get in playoff series is small sample sizes.
I know, right? John, we talk about it all the time, and we could have it'd be funny to look at these numbers. It'd be interesting to look at these numbers at the end. I mean, Tobias Harris is shooting from mid-range like incredible, and it's like, well, do you keep giving him that mid-range shot? Not that we give, I think we're contesting it, but do we have to mix it up? Do we have to change our coverage? He's making them like crazy, and analytically say that, well, that's kind of the shot we want, but we're playing those games in our mind and in our meetings, and it's sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow when the analytics don't follow up with the results.
Understanding that Joe is rounded out his game as more than just a shooter.
Yeah.
But for him to miss 12 straight is kind of rare. How important is it to finding either better shots or more clean looks for you to be able to take this game?
Yeah, and Brian, I thought we did a better job last game. I thought he was more aggressive. I even thought he used to fight with Kyle Clark, take more contested ones. Like he has to see. I mean, you see, JJ's, at this level, as good as the defense is, you got to make some contested ones too. I think he's big enough. I think his skill is good enough where he can even take more. And we're going to encourage him. We're going to keep seeking him out, keep trying to get him better shots. But again, I just want him to be more aggressive. I want more attempts, quite honestly.
I know it's pretty obvious when you see it over the course of the season, but him knocking down shots, what does that do for the team? What does it mean in Game 5 if he gets it going? What does it unlock for you guys?
It's just a matter of time. I just think like growing up, I used to watch this in baseball all the time. The star hitter is like hitting like 180, and then all of a sudden, there's a game where he goes 5 for 6, and it'll regress back to the mean. I just hope. Again, I hope it happens next game.
What's the challenge, mentally? You talk about the little mental mistakes that you made in Game 4. Knowing you're headed into a hostile environment, how big of a challenge is it to make sure that you maintain that focus?
I think we have a chip on our shoulder. I don't think anybody in there is saying, "Wow, I felt I almost felt like we're more motivated," and that's my take from today's practice. I know we got to do it on the floor, but I know yesterday myself as a coach and Sean and the whole organization, you're almost like, man, we're going in there with a chip on our shoulder. I think we're more motivated than ever.
But you talked further with Jared about the incident and his importance to the team.
Yeah, no, I'd like to talk to him about it. I need to find time to talk to him about it because that's another statement I want to make. Like, that is, I think, brawls and hard foul, like, that's not the game. That's not the way we teach the game. That's not our message to our guys. Hey, go get this guy because he got our guy. Like that, I don't think. I think the reason that the game in the NBA has improved so much and the fans love it so because it's a game that rewards speed, skill, and that's the way I want to see the game played. So I can guarantee you there's been no message in terms of us of retaliating for anything or trying to have brawls or I don't want to go back 20 years to where we were in this league. I think we've advanced so much. I think the fans want to see clean play and good basketball, freedom of movement, all the stuff the NBA preaches. I'm 100% on board with that, and that's the message we send to our players.
And if he had been available, then in the fourth quarter, when we went with the 3 guards for basically all 12 minutes, would that have been the lineup in the fourth quarter?
Probably. I think I don't want to give you. I don't want to, but I think also JD can play the 5, right? Like I think, I think Jared Allen is playing really well. I think he's really picked up this game, but sometimes you need experience in there at the 5. We saw a couple instances there where you just needed more experience, ball handling the ball or stretching the defense. So I do think we can use that lineup at the end of games where we're 5 smalls out there, quite honestly.
And Ed Davis, did he practice?
Did a little bit today, so still questionable, but we obviously need him, so hopefully he's back. Yeah, no, we're in a good. Spirit's good, health is good. I really think this is a real test for us. I'm really anxious to see what kind of force we go out there with, how competitive we are. I expect us to come out, really motivated.
If you come out of the game well enough in Game 4, we might expect to see a similar lineup.
Maybe. I'm still coy, right? I'm still, I've really learned this game how to play with these guys. But I really like what I saw. Obviously, Karras was all over the place.
All right, guys, thanks.
Thank you, everybody. See you in Philly.